Recording in progress.
Lower lighting? That's serial killer lighting.
What if I had my light like this?
Top lighting.
I feel like I'm getting interrogated.
And we're here tonight.
Meeting is being recorded.
Figures.
No, I'll leave this meeting before I get recorded. Now I really feel like I'm getting interrogated.
Dom, start us up, Dom.
Well,
Sweating here.
here we are.
Well, let me stop you right
Yeah,
there.
here we are. This is what you've all been waiting for.
No one's been waiting for this.
For the third time,
I've
We're-
actually been dreading this moment.
we're back again.
Just been
Oh,
a long
this
hiatus.
it was the third hiatus, and we're back.
Where's oh,
I
You're
had
going
a
back.
really bad case of diarrhea.
right now?
You know,
Can I do
sideline
this
for
on
a
the
while.
toilet?
No, for the past 3 months.
I believe that's called mono.
Dom was also in trade talks for a while for Woj.
Yeah, we were trying to trade down. Couldn't work out a deal with ESPN, so
I'm back.
we're stuck with them.
Are you allowed to? You're like inadvertently advertising wet jeans in the background,
Sweet.
or maybe advertently. People are gonna
There's-
watch
I
this
have
and then they're gonna
no-
stop watching us and they're gonna go watch wet jeans.
Oh, good. It's a quality production they have put together over there.
Oh
Here,
God! I can't fucking-
don't watch that.
So what's
So now they
everyone
can't see.
what's everyone been up to? Dean?
Nothing.
Jerking off.
I hate that question. What you been up to? Who cares?
Our listeners care.
What have I been up to?
I'm gonna react like Will Smith if you ask me questions like that.
All right.
Like you give a fuck
Nice.
what I've been up to. Who cares?
All right.
I've been up to the same
right.
thing I've been up to for the last 2 years. Fuck all.
Yeah.
getting yelled at about your zeros.
Resisting
Yelled at
the
for
urge to
being
put a
up
fucking
past
barrel
10
of a gun in
PM.
my mouth.
Speaking of a gun, Zach, what was that thing you said you found in your yard this morning?
It was on the side of the road. It's a
Oh.
9mm Luger. Somebody did like 10 desk pops in a car on the way by. So I was just out on the road before work, just looking for shells, and I fucking found one.
You're just
I'm the
looking
world's
for shells.
greatest. So in other words, I'm the world's greatest detective. So now I'm gonna look for fingerprints. I'm gonna find out that this belonged to some minority that doesn't have his papers.
Zach.
Because I'm one of them. I'm an undocumented worker.
That's
That
not
is a
water,
point,
is it,
actually.
Zach?
No, it's literally.
White cherry.
Sixers lost to the Pistons
I
tonight.
should. Hey, I'm gonna drink.
A
Oh, you wanna start
segue
with
into our
that?
first topic.
I don't care about that.
I don't want to talk about it.
At what point do you think someone from the stands is gonna like launch some food at Doc Rivers? Or
Probably the
Glenn?
next time we go to a game.
Zach's gonna fight him. Zach's gonna try to fight him like he tried to fight Furcon.
It's gonna.
Yeah.
Zach, I could barely
I
hold you
could
back that
do
day.
some serious damage with one. Like if I pulled a Will Smith but punched him and he didn't see it coming, because I have knuckles that were designed for One Punch Man. These are lethal, and they're like ugly.
I love how
sharp.
you put your shit in like front of the camera like this, like you're just like some old
You know
man.
how ugly that is? Look at these ugly ass hands. Look at how long they are. Unattractive they are. I could never be a hand model.
Be
You
like
get them
I
Twilight.
could play a witch though.
You got them Grinch
Dorsberg
fingers.
would love your hands.
I notice the more, and we go into it, the more frequently I'm sipping my water bottle. I'm hoping
More
that some
angry.
interesting conversation topics come out of hydrated me.
No, they probably will. Just a bunch of angry Zacks.
It's just shit that gets you canceled. Nothing you can actually use on the air.
When do we
Or turn
actually
into
want
my
to talk
father when
about
I'm
any?
recently watching a basketball game.
What were you saying, Dean?
A lot of inappropriate jumping jokes.
I said, when do we want to start talking about something?
We are talking about something.
Are we?
I mean,
Sex drinking problem.
we're not talking about nothing.
This is
Well,
now an
This is
intervention.
What do you want to talk?
podcast.
What do you want to talk about?
The
You
rising
want to
sea
talk
levels.
about the? You want to talk about what?
The rising sea levels.
And how fracking is destroying our country.
Mm-hmm.
It's only destroying the Midwest.
One of these days, Miami's gonna be underwater.
Yeah, and I'm waiting for that day because I hate that stupid ass state.
Miami's a
Except for
state?
The Panthers.
Miami's state.
Did you say Miami's a state?
Do you not enjoy the state of Miami, Ohio?
Mm.
Ooh.
Home of Ben Roethlisberger.
Ooh. Ooh. Is he still watching porn, do you think? Or did he actually
Ben
give it up?
Roethlisberger.
Did he have that porn addiction?
He just gave up porn.
Everybody has
Yeah,
a
he was
porn
like
addiction.
he was like
Some of us
addicted.
are
He was like
better at
addicted
hiding
to
it
like
than others.
watching porn.
How do you stop that though? Can you have like other addictions? You can't. It's like hard to stop cold turkey. You think he's like he wakes up one day, he's like, I'm just not gonna watch porn today.
No,
Yeah,
you
I'm just
need
not
to
going to jerk
you
off
probably
anymore.
just
overpower that with another
I
addiction.
would just,
Because like you know,
I would assume you ran out of
smoking
cum.
cigarettes, you just don't go buy them, or you like you ease off. You watch porn, you wake up, and he's probably got a bookmark on his phone. He's like,
He goes to his 50 result bookmark history.
Who's addicted to porn? I'm
What?
lost here.
Big Ben.
Who's addicted to porn?
Big Ben.
Oh,
Ben
yeah.
Roethlisberger.
He was, yeah. He
He was.
had like a big porn addiction.
I thought he was addicted to people.
No, it's porn. Heck,
It was only porn? I thought he was addicted to people.
it was.
Which is why I thought Ben Watson, Deshaun Watson would have been great in Pittsburgh. Isn't Ben Watson a person?
Yeah, he was a tight end.
He is?
Yeah, he used to play with the Saints.
he's addicted to getting.
Oh,
Ben
Hmm?
Roethlisberger.
we have to pull it on the R word here.
41-year-old Ben
Yeah.
Watson.
Mm,
Use that word.
All right.
mm.
As long as you're not doing it. No, but when you're addicted to something, you just need to override it with another addiction. For example, say I was addicted to heavy liquor. I start drinking like power steroid fluid.
Why is that in your room?
I know why.
This is my secret Santa gift from Sean. I hate the presenting shit because look at how unattractive my fingers look. Look at how long they are. It's so gross.
I'm gonna screenshot that once I'm editing it. It's just gonna be the picture. This is gonna be the thumbnail of Zach just holding up
Looks
his
like,
power
you know,
steering.
like the movie, like the animated movie Beowulf, like Grendel's hands. That's what these look like. I got Grendel hands. Like when I'm. This is. Ugh. All right. So
All right.
Ben
I
Watson.
think we're just dreading on
That's
talking about
girls.
how bad the Sixers are right now. 'Cause this is
I really don't want to talk about them. Which is the downside of having a podcast. I just don't want to talk about them.
Well,
'Cause it makes me angry.
is non-existent. Our
then
bench
talk about it. Let's talk about it.
All right. Well, tonight, like, our bench was ass again against a team where our bench can't be ass. But in defense for the bench, they shot 3 of what? I said 13 or 12 earlier, Dom. 3 of 12. Like, I mean, you're getting 12 shots off the bench. It's like 3 shots. I think at most someone off the bench only took 3 shots.
Yeah, Doc Rivers actually said that they didn't play bad. They just didn't get enough shots.
Shoot more.
Yeah.
The bench scored their first bucket midway through the third.
Well, that's the problem we have when we're just like we don't have a second unit, so it's always Embiid or Harden out there with them, so it's always run through them. Maxey gets some time, Harris will get his looks, but like our bench is just fucking sitting there like jerking each other off.
Because they're not good.
I bet Roethlisberger would love that.
I mean, they're not good. I mean, like
another 4-point performance from.
How many times have we played teams? How many times have we played teams? When we played the Nuggets, that one dude, I don't even know his name. I forget his name.
Bones Highland.
Yeah, that guy.
Oh yeah, Jim Bones Mackay.
Bones Highland, dude.
He's from Wilmington.
Yep, the local kid, Bones Highland.
Yeah. Well,
You know,
An ugly ass
There's-
shooting form.
there's usually
Be the death
there's
of
usually
me.
always one opposing player on the bench that goes off. Almost all
Who
the time.
didn't play? Paul Reed didn't get any minutes. Isaiah
Yeah, he
Joe.
did. Paul Reed got 14, maybe 45 seconds.
Paul
Yeah,
Reed.
the end of the
Okay,
game.
well, it wasn't enough to log a minute.
I don't know why Paul Reed doesn't
Chris
play.
Brown didn't play at all. Furkan played 5 minutes and did nothing.
Zach Reboot is
wait,
addicted
wait,
to
wait,
playing
wait.
the corpses of Paul Millsap and DeAndre Jordan.
Wait, who'd you say didn't play at all? Chris Brown?
Yeah, Chris Brown got no time.
Chris Brown Jr.
Too busy smacking Furkan Korkmaz.
Shake 1 of 3, Niang 1 of 3, Danny Green 0 of 3, Jordan 1 of 2, Korkmaz 0 of 1.
It's very brutal that Danny Green has went from bad to absolutely unplayable.
I would take bad Danny
Because-
Green in a second.
Because at least last year he shot 40% from 3 or something, and like he was
Shooting
somewhat usable.
36 this year.
Well, listen,
But still, he's
Yeah,
terrible.
it's
You
not
can-
bad.
you can look at him and it looks like he is running around in a floor of peanut butter.
Yeah, but I
with
mean,
his T-Rex arms.
the
what do you
problem is
mean?
some games he'll go out and he'll make 3. He'll go 3 of 6 from 3. And other games
The thing
he'll
is,
go
the thing
5.
is, he really doesn't do that anymore, though. Like,
He has games where he like puts 2 or 3 in. I mean, it's
it's like once every few weeks, you know. But like,
It's more sporadic. It's more sporadic than it is consistent.
Shake Milton.
like last year,
had-
like
They
last
had a
year,
lot of really bad games from people who played significant minutes. Thibault had his classic game. He probably scored the first 4 points of this game and then finished with 4 points. Shake Milton.
You know what his over/under was today?
George Niang.
5.
You know what? Mm-mm.
3.
Kate Scott has a hard on for George Niang.
9.
That's
What
4.5.
7. Oh, really?
Matisse Thybulle's over/under was 4.5.
Was he
Well,
under?
He was under.
Yeah, he only scored 4.
Should have scored 4.5.
3 steals, 2 blocks.
Yeah, but he had, yeah.
That's.
I mean,
can already hear Brian screaming.
like screaming what?
You don't know. He's not a Matisse Thybulle fan.
Oh, that's right. Brian hates one-dimensional players, and every single person should be a two-dimensional.
The problem is, like, you look at like the starting
Well, you
5.
see his bounce. You've seen him dunk, and he could be.
If you look at the starting
He
5,
could
for
just put the
instance,
ball on the floor.
No, that'll never happen.
My
Come
ball.
on, Ryan, try again.
well, if you look at the starting 5 tonight, like Harden had 18, like didn't shoot well, but he has not been shooting well since he's been here.
He went 3 for 9 from 3.
Yeah,
He turns
exactly.
into Furkan. Once
Okay.
he comes up
33%,
short, he
that's
just
better
keeps
than
shooting.
Furkan.
3 for
Furkan's
9
shooting
is-
like 29%.
3 for 9 is really about average for James Harden.
Give up.
Yeah, but all of his
Alright.
misses are coming short.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying
Like they're hitting
Get
the
in
front
there
of
and
they're
start
hitting the front of
pushing
the
him.
rim.
no, like I understand that, and like that does worry me. But like James Harden's never been like a 45% shooter ever.
You need to get in there and coach him on his follow through. You need to do what who's the oiled up coach that Joe Girardi replaced? Who's in
Oh, Kepler.
San Francisco right now? Oh yeah,
Gabe.
Gabe, you need to be for James Harden what Gabe Kapler and curveball machine was for Bryce Harper.
No. Oh, Christ's sake. The curve.
I
You
wish
need to teach him follow through. That ball's not rotating the way that it should. He's not getting rotation on the ball. And you need to kill Furkan Korkmaz while you're there. This is an inside mission for you to get rid of Furkan. Ew. Furkan Korkmaz.
And Embiid had 37. I'm picking up where I left off.
What is that, like half the points we scored tonight?
Yeah, Harris
Pretty
had
much.
14, Maxey had 13, Thibault 4. So our starters had 82 points or something.
Out of our 98,
94.
94.
Mm-hmm.
So they scored only 10 points.
Yes.
That's
This is bad in the third quarter.
It's not good.
The fourth quarter, just like you look. If I looked at Embiid's stat line, 37, 15, 3, 1, and 2, shooting 58%. I would
Batting
have
average.
said, yeah, we won. Probably won that game.
I would have looked
Yeah.
before the game and said, "Oh, we're facing the Pistons. Oh, we won that game." But no,
Well-
Kate Cunningham had other thoughts, and Isaiah Stewart also played 27 minutes, had no points.
Really?
Yeah, 13 rebounds.
Kelly Olynyk had the same amount of points as our bench.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean,
Kelly Olynyk is a bona fide scorer. I don't know. It seems like they get into these habits where they pretty much Joel takes over the game, which is good. But
If then everyone else stops
yes,
because they think he's just going to take over the game for the next 40 minutes.
and usually he does, but he they get very stagnant and they just start watching.
We play down the team's level too. Like we play down. Like,
Oh, yeah.
When we play teams, we don't like blow them out.
Oh,
very
yeah.
consistently.
I don't know. No, like every time they play the fucking who was it? Who's that fucking shit team? Hold on.
Kings?
Give me a sec. No, hold on. They're in the East.
the Sixers.
Yeah,
Wizards?
that's it. No, hold on. Orlando. Every time they play Orlando, they get into an absolute dog fight with the Magic. The Magic have, hold on, let me consult my stats real quick. They have 20 wins. And
Wow.
I'm pretty sure the Sixers have beaten them by a combined 4 points all year.
Well, the Pistons have 21 wins now.
Oh, yeah. Also a problem.
Seth Curry had 16 points for the Nets today. And your
They win.
what is did
No,
you
they
say
won't.
Andre Drummond is like the 2.0 version of DeAndre Jordan?
Andre
Yes.
Drummond? No, Andre
Yeah.
Drummond is definitely better than DeAndre Jordan. Like Andre Drummond is at least like somewhat lively. DeAndre Jordan is just sitting around farting into his shorts. I have no evidence to back that up. That's just what I
I
think.
think he still. I don't even think you can slide a piece of paper under his feet when he jumps.
No.
I want to.
I
want
think
to test
I
out
think
his
just
vertical.
I think a single sheet of paper is pushing the boundaries to slide under a human man's feet after they leave the ground.
Yes.
I would like to see his verticals right now, just for a good laugh.
It's not good.
I'd like to. I also want to see George Niang's vertical. Just
Oh my
to see how
God.
like the body fat on him jiggle.
When George Yang has a bad night, it is an awful night. Like when
Yeah.
he can't get a shot. Like tonight he had a 3 blocked. And then I think he got a steal and then tried to pass it and immediately turned the ball over all within a span of 30 seconds.
Danny Green did that, yeah.
Danny Green,
Danny Green
did
does
as
that
well.
on every other possession he's on the court.
Danny Green tried to pass it to Niang, like a little
Yeah,
bounce.
that was. Well, I know Niang got a 3-point blocked, and I think he did something else stupid right after.
Yeah, he stayed on the court.
It's very bad when George Niang has to be like your entire bench. So like when George Niang is making threes, like the game looks so much easier for them. But when he's not, they have absolutely no one else to fall back on. Like what are you going to rely on Shake Milton to space the floor off the bench? No
Yes.
disrespect to Shake Milton, but like in those aspects, you must have to go to Korkmaz, and that's brutal.
We need what? Bubble Shake, right?
Mm.
Shake popped off in the bubble. Was that when he started playing really well?
It was January 2020. I remember.
Um,
It was right before the pandemic because they
Shake?
played the Clippers, and when he had
remember they
38
points.
he played the Clippers.
Yeah,
he had like
that was
38
before.
points.
And then the next season, he came with like 15 more pounds of muscle, and everyone was calling him Beefcake Shake. And I was really excited because I thought he was going to be like the next Sixth Man of the Year candidate for like the next 10 years. He's very.
I
he
really
can
do
be
like
good,
him.
but he's definitely more often not good than he's good.
He needs to be the leader of a second unit. That's when he was.
He needs to go by his real name.
Shake Milton has to have the ball. He's not going to space the floor and shoot it. That's just
I'm
not
saying,
like.
when you put Shake out there with Maxey Harden, he's the third option to hold the ball.
Yeah, no, I get that. Like, I don't know. like they're trying to they changed their stagger again, where because the reason they lost the Bucks game is they had Embiid and Harden off the court together, and they had Maxey and Tobias on,
Mhm.
and then what? Well, they're playing Paul Millsap and Giannis cooked them for like 18 points in a row.
Yeah.
So now they went back to only one of Embiid and Harden on the court at the same time for most
Yeah.
of the game.
Really great.
But yeah,
I don't know. Playoffs are looking scary
Alright.
though. I hope we don't play the
I'm
Nets.
not looking forward to it. I'm
I'm looking forward
I
to
hope we
memes.
don't play the Nets.
It's gonna
in the
be
second
fun.
round. I just don't want to
Well,
play them. in the second
right now they're falling towards like the 4 or 5 matchups. They'd play
They're gonna
either
avoid the Nets.
either the Bulls or the Raptors, and I do
Right,
not
the
I do
season
not want to play the
ends
Raptors.
The season ends today. We'd play the Bulls, and then we'd play the winner of the Heat versus Atlanta or Charlotte. I like that side better than the other side, which has the Celtics, Raptors,
Oh yeah,
Bucks, and Nets in it.
yeah. I would not want a first round series with the Raptors,
You want
and then
Atlanta
you gotta
again?
go play one of those teams. I would love to play Atlanta. I would love that,
Oh.
but they will never beat the Heat.
Yeah, introduce you to a time
I think
machine.
the Sixers can beat the Heat. I think we match up well.
They can
I-
beat the Heat if they don't play Embiid or Harden.
Sure. Yeah. Let's do that.
Have Maxey score 40 points every game. I
Good.
don't know. I think I would. I don't want to be the 1 or 2 seed. Yeah, it's looking like it's
Yeah.
not going to happen.
We
I
might
think
be the
3 or
we might be the 6th seed.
I think 3 or 4 is kind of their sweet spot. You play either the Cavs, the Raptors, or the Bulls first round. And
I don't want
don't wanna
either.
play I don't want to play the Raptors.
It's
Like,
crazy that we
just-
haven't clinched a playoff spot yet. Like,
I'd rather play the Bulls, but
Oh,
I don't
they
even
will.
want to play the Bulls.
we could
Oh,
still play them
oh,
the play, technically.
No, they would smoke the Bulls. The Bulls have been falling apart for months. They would smoke the Bulls. There's no doubt about that.
Crazy. If we lose every game and everybody else wins their games, we could be in the plan.
That would be insane. We should do that.
And we play Brooklyn.
Oh God.
No.
For
No.
Ben Simmons
did
comes back
lose
for
today.
one game.
Torches us. Drops 42 points on them.
The East is actually set. Like the 10 teams from the play-in are the ones that are going to be in the playoffs.
Hmm.
I did not know that.
Oh,
I think the only one who thinks there's way too many teams getting an opportunity to make the playoffs.
I kind of like the plan.
Do you?
Honestly,
Hate it.
I
don't-
hate it.
think
I
the
don't
play-in
mind it.
Excuse me. Is the play-in one game?
I
Yes,
despise it.
That's
it
so
is one
dumb.
game.
The play-in should be best 2 out of 3, and then you get like just
I
push
don't
the
know.
season back a couple days.
The play-in is the only reason the Lakers are still come up on my fucking For You page every day.
Yeah. Did you see
I'm
the
so
other day?
goddamn tired of the Lakers.
I think it was Charles Barkley said the Lakers play the Suns in the first round. That the Lakers are going to beat the Suns.
Oh my God.
Doesn't sound like something Charles would say.
Who was it? Let me figure out who it was. It's I
I
think
don't know, but that'd be brutal. You know, with the Sixers how they are right now, our only saving grace, thank God, is that the Utah Jazz are absolutely falling apart. Is anyone else watching this besides me? And
it was Shaq.
giggling.
Sorry, it was
Dean
Shaq.
is an absolute. He's
I-
loving it. I'm loving what's going on with the Lakers. We're both in
I
hog
I
heaven
love-
with the West right now. It's beautiful.
I know. I love the Western Conference.
The GM has
I
built
love
the greatest team imaginable, and the Eiffel Coward is falling apart in front of our eyes.
The Eiffel Coward is such a good nickname, and I'm so pissed off that I didn't think of it.
I'm gonna custom make you.
'Cause that is an excellent name. I mean,
I'm gonna custom make you a jersey for it.
Run and Jump Man is a very good one. I'm very proud of myself for that. But I love the Eiffel Coward. Makes me giggle like a schoolgirl.
You kind of so you come up with a demeaning nickname for LeBron, and shoot it my way, and
Okay.
we can just have like a slumber party and just gossip about how bad they are. How about how bad they are at basketball?
They're only a half game up on the Spurs for the play-in.
I fucking
There's a chance that
right.
they
it's
might
the
not make the play-in.
Spurs. The Spurs. Yeah.
The Spurs and Josh Richardson.
Is that where he ended up?
I believe so.
Still have my
Him and
jersey.
Dejounte
Spurs.
Murray are going to take the Spurs to the promised land. We're gonna pop his 6th ring with like a record 20 games below 500.
All right, I'm gonna give you guys a scenario. So 1 out of these 5 teams will not make the second round out of the East.
Sixers.
Miami, Milwaukee, Celtics, Sixers, Brooklyn.
Will not make it to the second round.
Yes, one of those teams won't make it because only 4 can advance.
Yeah, I agree with Zach.
Really?
Do you have any
Yeah.
hope in
With the way they're
playoff
playing
games,
now,
Ryan? I
absolutely.
don't.
Well,
It depends. If
alright.
we play the Bulls, we'll be
The
fine.
only man who can
I
say
think
this
yes.
now is
Knock on wood.
Wilt is still.
But-
He put up like 300-point games in the playoffs.
When will
with
Wilt
the Wings
Chamberlain come
7.
out of retirement?
Yeah, we need Wilt to come out of retirement.
Knock a J.
No.
Scream all back.
I've been listening to the Rights to Ricky Sanchez podcast, and I had held off for so long because I hate Spike Gaskin because of his father. But the podcast isn't bad.
Fathers.
Why?
I will
Who's
be
his? Why? Who's his father?
Never had
Howard
a bad
Eskin.
day in my life.
The
How
only
big is
time-
his? How big is his nose?
How big is the man? It's bigger than his cock, I bet.
Well, it's probably. Well, he's only 4'11". People don't know that.
The size of a female gymnast.
My dad saw Howard Eskin once a while and told me he was wearing Crocs with his fur
Wearing
coat.
stilettos.
Yeah, but anyway, I'm listening to that podcast and it's not bad. Even though I do not like the Eskins, but they have the guest host Mike Levin. I actually really like him. He's very insightful. I like him. I think he's a screenwriter as well. But his new motto is that he's not a regular season bitch. So he's just not overreacting to any regular season game because it's all about the playoffs. Because obviously last year the Sixers were the 1 seed, and then we saw how that went. So right now I'm holding
less
off.
meaning to lose in the first round as a 4 seed this year.
Yeah. Right now I'm holding off any overreactions till we get to the playoffs.
I'm holding off any expectations until the results of the first round. I'm fully expecting us to lose in 6 games.
What if in the first round Doc Rivers just comes out and stops playing Paul Millsap and DeAndre Jordan and only plays Paul Reed
What if
as
he
like
comes out
as his secret weapon?
What if he comes out at the 4 wearing like those tight?
Paul Reed's
fitting
extremely
shorts,
fresh
and he's
because he
playing
played
in
like
a game.
that'd be crazy.
He's gonna say fuck it. And he's gonna get in the game. We're finally gonna get our 4. And
So
it's
we
gonna be Doc Rivers' fat ass.
We talk a lot about how Doc can't, Doc makes a lot of mistakes.
We haven't
But
talked about a whole lot of anything lately.
Brett Brown or Doc Rivers?
Oh,
Can I, gun to my head, can I just pull the trigger?
Yeah, choose one.
the thing is, Brett Brown didn't even know that the pick and roll existed.
You also didn't have
Brett
James
Brown.
Harden or Maxey.
They're very similar in the way
That is
they'll-
true.
The ways that they'll let a 25-point lead slip and then go down by 10 and be like,
The starting lineup was Redick, Horford, Simmons,
for 3.
Harris, and Embiid. Or Richardson interchangeable with one of them.
JJ
Not
wasn't
too
on.
late to get
JJ
ready
wasn't
for
on that
retirement.
Horford year.
Was he? I thought he was.
No,
No.
we had J Rich
Was he?
Oh, right.
because
Yeah, that was
JJ
like
left
He was gone by then.
because JJ
Okay,
was
well,
in
perfect.
went to
Instead
New
of J-
Orleans with
Yeah.
Fat Zion.
Instead of JJ, then it was just J Rich. So we had that
Yeah.
team to run a pick and roll like that wasn't happening.
That's why I wish I would have
Yeah.
seen. I wish I would have liked to see Doc with Al Horford 1 year just to see what that would have done.
I don't think it would have done a whole lot.
We would not have been alive.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Just looking back on that team, it's just so cringeworthy that we thought that was going to work out.
Al Horford has like
There-
milk
there
chocolate
There is literally
skin.
not
He's got
there's literally
smooth
not
skin.
there's literally not
Yeah,
a single
he's got
good
very
shooter on
sexy
that
eyes,
lineup.
but a very ugly jump shot.
We really did think that team was just going to lock everyone down and do the most.
We're back in the 80s, bro.
Well, we thought we looked at it and said,
bro.
we looked at it and
my
said,
God,
"Wow,
they're gonna
the
hold
only
everyone under 90." And then Embiid fist fought Karl Anthony Towns, and then they lost like 5 of
That
those
was
next
fun.
8 games.
we looked at that year and said, "Oh, the only person that could ever lock down Embiid is now going to be sharing the court on the same team as Embiid."
Oh, I didn't know we
Perfect.
signed. I didn't know we signed Marc
Yeah.
Gasol.
Little did we know that he could lock him down from the same team. Because he would just eat up the paint.
You think
Oh
of-
my God.
Speaking of
Him,
Embiid, I think that one
Simmons,
MVP.
and Embiid, all in the paint at the same time, and none of them could come up
With
with a
with little
Josh
Josh
Richardson
Richardson,
only
who's like
drive.
a 30% shooter.
Hey,
Oh my God.
Oh
I
yeah,
like
you
Jay
should
Rich.
put on your J Rich jersey right now.
Jay Rich is a
Uh,
better Thibault.
No, he is not. No, he is
Well,
not.
he's-
No.
No.
Why? Because he can score more
Jay
than
Rich
5
isn't good.
points.
Score more, and he's not as good as a defender, but he's a good defender.
He's a fine defender. I would take J Rich on this team. Do you think that JJ Redick could suit
I
up
put
for
him
the
on
Sixers
track.
right now and
You sign like a
be
10-day.
like their 6th man?
Sign like a 10-day
effectively right
contract?
now. Yeah,
No.
I think
I
he
like
could.
it.
They could
He
do a
could
10-day
come out
contract and
he
then
could
sign him
come
for
out
another
and
10-day
average 12
contract,
points.
and then sign him.
Maybe they need Corey Brewer to whip James Harden back into shape and practice.
That might have been the greatest game. That was the greatest Sixers game I've ever watched.
I have a
He had
question.
all 6'2", 110-pound Corey Brewer
Honestly,
locked down James Harden for an entire
I
game.
thought Corey Brewer was like an Arab.
No,
As
he's
soon
black.
as
They actually-
he suited up, doesn't he look like an Arabian?
No, he looks ill.
Kind of
Doesn't
actually.
he look like he would probably? I can't say that.
What was your question, Ryan?
Well, I have 2 questions. One's basketball related.
All right.
One's not.
Okay.
Very
Do you guys
specific.
think Embiid has a realistic shot? Just going off of like how the media and everybody in the NBA besides Sixers fan perceives him of winning the MVP.
Yes,
Yes.
Yes,
he'll probably win it.
with 37 points today. Yes.
I have seen like because the NBA keeps releasing those polls where it's like
What is it? Is it
like Jokic
Antetokounmpo
had-
won right now?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
so
Jokic just took the lead again.
yeah.
Yeah, but did
And,
you
like-
see how last time Embiid had the lead and then they showed like the games in between them and Embiid's had better games and now Jokic is
Yeah,
like ahead.
Because they're all
will
afraid
never-
of Jokic's gangster mobster Serbian brothers.
That is true. I just will
What is
never
the top-
understand
What's the top 3 for MVP voting right now, according to ESPN?
Jokic,
Jokic,
Embiid, Giannis.
Embiid, and Giannis. But like
Where's
Giannis
Doncic
is-
on this list?
He's
Not-
like hanging around. He's top
Doncic-
5. I
Is
believe.
he?
Could you imagine
I
if
thought
he was
Devin
on-
Booker. I thought Devin
How much
Booker was
fun
top
would that
5.
be?
Devin Booker's there.
DeMar.
Devin Booker's never going to win an MVP.
Mark DeRozan's hanging around, but yeah, he's not.
Mark
gonna
fell
win.
off once the Bulls went to shit.
Yeah, but he
But he's still hanging around for that 1 month where he held the Bulls in first place with 9
when
injuries.
he's scoring like 35 points all the time.
Yeah.
No, he's
It's just like I can never understand how they can just look past how Jokic is not a good defender at all.
He's just a sack of mayonnaise.
He's very average on defense, and like
Oh, but they just care
Yeah,
about they just care that he can assist the ball really well.
yeah, they carry if he has
They run the offense through him. They have
No,
shooters around him, consistent
Yeah.
shooters.
and like I'm not seeing what he's doing this year isn't impressive because like Jamal Murray hasn't played a
Great
single
player.
game all year.
He's a great.
No, he's sick, and like Michael Porter Jr. has been dead, and Jamal Murray, and like the team's pretty good, and
But
like
Embiid had
I get
no
all that.
But yet they're in 6th place.
I mean the West.
He
The West
was
is
in
But the
Embiid
West
better.
is
It
not
would
the
be
West,
better
and
than
the West is
Sixers.
not the West anymore. The East is now the better conference, and the
care
Sixers
about
are
that?
I mean,
hanging
the-
around top 3.
I mean, the West is pretty good. Phoenix, Memphis, Dallas,
The West
Warriors.
has good
The
teams.
West is good.
Yeah, but
Like,
they're
look at
not
Any team can any team can come out
There-
of the East. Any team.
any. Yeah,
They're-
Yeah, dude. The Lakers.
there are
could come out of the
more-
East.
There are more quality teams in the East, but there are the more heavyweights in the West. I would say,
Mm-mm.
like Memphis
No.
and Phoenix.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the reason they have a lot of those wins is look how bad the teams are playing are 4 times a year.
I don't know.
they have to. They play the Lakers.
Or
They
6
play
times a year.
they play the Lakers, whose average age is 43.
That's younger. That's less than the number of losses they have. Just 44.
Like the
Good
Clippers,
team you built there, LeBron. Good job, you
the
stupid.
Clippers
cunt.
from the 8 seed down in they're 500 in the West.
Oh
In
yeah,
the
no.
East, it's
I'm just saying, like,
it's
the
500.
top couple teams in the West are like the best teams in the league.
Yeah, but the whole top like 8 of the East can come out
No,
in
that's
first.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
No, but I'm saying, I
East-
think-
So that's why,
the East
but
has more
ESPN
quality
doesn't.
teams.
But ESPN doesn't take that into account.
Well, like the
They don't
Suns,
look at that and they just say, "Wow, okay, like the Nuggets are doing well. Jokic, is doing great." But they don't care
Yeah.
what rank they are. They just
Like-
I don't know what the fascination for Rudy Gobert and Nikola Jokic is.
yeah. The Suns
No.
are good. The Suns are really good.
Oh yeah.
But I think you put the Suns in the East, their record's going to be around where the top East teams are. I don't think they're going to have the same record.
Mm,
Oh man,
I think they'd have around.
they're pretty damn good.
give
I
them-
know, but
Maybe not
I'd
this
give them, like,
year,
20
because you could
losses.
put
They
them
would-
in
they
the
would be
East
in
and they
first
still
place.
might have 12 losses.
if you put them in the
What
East,
they did
if you
without
put
Chris
Phoenix in the
Paul.
East this year, they don't have
They
62
have
wins. They don't
14
have-
losses.
Yeah,
The next
yeah.
best team.
I
don't.
could agree. I could agree with that. Yeah. I still think they
Be
might be a
good
60-win
because-
team at the end.
I like the Suns.
They might reach 60, yeah, but like I don't think they're going to be blowing away the Eastern Conference.
No,
Nobody in the
yeah,
Eastern Conference is going to be blowing away anybody in
Yeah,
the
there's-
Eastern Conference.
there's more quality teams in the East. For
And that's
sure.
what I don't understand why they don't look at that and be like, okay, out of the 3 MVP candidates, the one who is in the toughest conference, leading their team in scoring, leading the league in scoring, and by the way, hey, their team is in top 3. But
Yeah.
we're gonna look heavy at the other guy, top 4 now. But we're gonna look at the other guy whose team can't get past 7th place, but he can throw. He can put up 10 assists a game.
Did you see the?
Pretty cool.
the
Oh,
Jersey game
but
the other day?
we have to give it to him because his Serbian brothers are beating my parents right now.
There was a game the other day when Embiid put up. Do you remember? It was like he put up like 38, like 17 and 8 or something. What was that? It was like a week or 2 ago.
And that's like
Remember
every
that?
game for him.
Was it about a week
Yeah,
ago?
that just the
No,
other day.
but- Yeah, he put up like an insane game, but it wasn't triple double. It was like 7 or 8 assists.
Yeah,
And there was nothing about it. But if Jokic had a game where he had 37 points and 17 rebounds and 7 assists.
bro. Did you watch the NBA Twitter feed during the Nuggets Sixers game?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
All it was
Yeah.
Jokic highlights.
Yeah, I think at the end he was like Jokic outduels Embiid and Embiid had, like 40 points.
Yeah, Jokic had 25 points and Embiid had 37,
Yeah,
and the
Embiid
Sixers
was-
won
Embiid
by
was actually-
12.
Yeah, Embiid was actually playing pretty good defense on him too.
Yeah,
I can't remember what the exact stats were, but his shooting wasn't that great, and Embiid was like 3 for 10 or something.
so that's why I applaud Ben for when he came out and said about Rudy Gobert winning Defensive Player of the Year. He goes, "Oh, he won? Really? Because I thought I just dropped 42 points on him."
That is like the only redeemable quality about Ben. It's just he did not like Rudy Gobert, and I can really resonate with that.
Yeah,
And
Who
When
do
he
you
went
hate
out-
less now? Rudy Gobert or Ben Simmons?
who do I hate less?
Who do you hate more?
Oh,
Rudy Gobert.
Rudy Gobert. Absolutely.
Party.
Like I don't love
I'm just
Ben.
over. See, the thing is,
But the
the
thing
Ben
is-
thing hurts me in my heart. Like
I
right
was over
here,
the
it
bullshit.
hurts me still. So like I'm mad at him, but it still hurts me. Rudy Gobert is just I hate it.
Yeah.
Well, with Ben, we were all. I think everybody was just tired of the bullshit. Just tired.
Well, I don't know if you guys listened to JJ Redick's podcast. He had Embiid
I
on.
listened to it this morning.
The old
Yeah.
man in the 3?
Yeah, he had Embiid on, and like even Embiid was because I think JJ asked him like, "Do you think Ben ever embraced like the Philly crowd?" And Embiid's like, "Yeah, no, I think he did, but we didn't see him ever improving, and like we see that like his his shooting never got better in 4 or 5 years."
We didn't see him improve
Wouldn't argue
in
it got worse.
becoming a
Actually.
shooter.
You got scared.
Well,
We saw him improve on everything else, driving, rebounding, playing defense, but we didn't see him improve on the one thing we wanted to see him
That's-
improve on.
and like it's not even like that he was a bad shooter and just like never got better. It's just that he wouldn't shoot it, and like
Yeah.
we took that as like cowardice.
Because I'm pretty sure those times that he would shoot those threes in the game, like the Knicks game or the Chinese game or whatever, pretty sure he's made every single one.
I'm telling you, I was talking.
He
to
didn't
my
just
roommates
pull
the-
up
I
and
was
miss.
talking about this with my roommates the other day. It was when James Harden, like last week, he went like 1 for 9 from 3.
Oh, like tonight.
Yeah, so he went what 2 for 9 or whatever. I said if you put Ben Simmons in a game and just want to shoot 9 threes when he's going to be open because they won't guard him, he'll make more than 1 or 2.
Well,
Probably.
I mean,
if he
you-
shoots with his right hand, not his left.
well, I mean, the thing is when Ben shot threes, he was standing in the corner shooting them. Like Harden's like jumping around doing dipsy doos and doing backflips before he shoots it.
I think Ben Simmons could shoot 2 for 9 if he took shots.
I mean, if you stick him in the corner, yeah, probably.
I'm just saying anywhere.
But,
If
like-
you took 9 threes and like say right like the next say he went and played for the Nets tomorrow if they played or whatever, and he had the
Never
ball
mind.
and he shot 9 open threes, he'd at least make 2 of them.
Yeah,
I
see that.
can't believe that he
Well,
won.
the other team
Can-
would speak that.
Can we all agree that Harden is a much better fit than Simmons,
Yeah,
and that they are better with
Well-
Harden?
Yeah.
I think.
Mhm.
I think
Does
losing-
it hurt? Does it hurt me thinking that we could have had it? Also, yes.
Mm.
Well, I got another question. It's not sports related though.
Oh yeah.
So
Go ahead.
this conversation came up the other day, right?
So you have this cucumber, and it's 10 inches.
Not that one.
Not doing this again.
It's kind of similar, but not.
You put your balls in the condom too.
No.
No.
So say you're driving a long car ride, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
You
Where am I going?
You really got to pee. I don't wherever you want to go. You really got to
Gotta
pee.
go.
You don't want to stop.
Tuscaloosa.
Right? So you have to
Pickle
pee in a bottle
bottle
while
and
you're driving. You have to pee in a bottle while you're driving, right?
Okay.
How would you go about that? Because someone undisclosed said that they found the best way to do it is to jerk themselves off a little bit while they're driving, get hard, and then pee in the bottle. Because when you're hard, you have more control of your cock.
We don't.
And that's what I said. I said you just
No, you do
Oh.
not.
strategy.
Have you
when
ever
get
tried
towards
to piss with an erection? It's like trying to merge onto 95
Yeah.
during
Well,
rush hour.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I said there's no way that's better than just trying to like do a little
Alright.
stand and a little one-handed hold.
All right, hold on.
Because what
Maybe-
happens? You have to
maybe
hold
they
that.
have a
You have to hold that.
disability.
You
Trying
have to
piss with an
hold
erection,
that
it just
bottle
comes out like a
completely
fucking
sideways.
bullet.
Where normal, when you're peeing in normal bottle, you can like have it tilt and have it fill up. You're gonna hold. You have to hold that completely sideways. And eventually, it's just gonna start pouring back out.
So if I'm driving right now, he said
It's gonna
you
go
gotta-
back
you
in.
gotta get like a you gotta get you gotta
It's gonna
cruise
go back
control.
in.
You go
It's gonna be
cruise
a
control,
never-ending
you gotta get a
stream.
little tilt and then just use your one hand to steer and your other hand to just press and hold the bottle and do a little stand and then go.
Are you
That's what I
sure
was
he's talking about pissing and not
Yes.
cumin?
Yes. Cumin.
This is the one from North Carolina, remember?
Somebody screen grabbed that.
You see this big
Alright.
Ben Watson? Ew.
All right, so
I gotta
this
smile less. That is hideous.
in this
This is
in
what I
this
look like when I
scenario,
smile, dude.
wait, so in this scenario, are you fully hard or just like a half chub?
Well, he said you gotta get like hard and then like
If you ever
like,
tried
he
pissing
said
with
you
a
just
full
jerk it
chub,
up a little bit, get a like hard, he said.
it's gonna go through the back of the bottle.
So like completely hard or no?
Yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna say,
assuming
my-
it's not completely hard. It must be like somewhat like that, like in between.
Zach's got a point. When you're hard, your piss streams comes out like a fucking missile.
It's
Yeah.
rifled. It's like when you're.
It is like a 50 cal rifle. It's gonna shoot through
When
the
you're-
back of the fucking bottle.
It's like the Industrial Revolution with weaponry around the Civil War. When you're pissing flaccid, it's like a musket. It's
Like,
and
imagine
then
we were
when
in
you're
a car
pissing with an
ride.
erection, it's rifled. It comes out phew, like a bullet.
Like we were all in a car ride, just going down to like Florida, right? And
But how's
and-
it come out, Zach, like this? It just goes. Pew.
It comes out like this. It's rifled. It cuts through the air. You got to zero it in. Zero in your scope.
And I'm driving us down to North Carolina, and then all Dean's in the passenger seat, Dom and Zach are in the back. And Dean
Oh,
looks
great.
over, I'm starting to rub one out, and he's like, "What are you doing?"
It's like I just gotta go pee. I just gotta pee.
And then I'm like,
I gotta
do you
get
need-
hard first. I
Do you,
gotta
need, do you
pee.
need any help with that?
Yeah, the next time I go to the Wells Fargo Center and it's halftime and I'm pissing, and the guy next to me is like,
Make sure you fucking you
What are
make
you
sure
jerking?
you really
Jerking?
start fucking.
yeah, I'm just in the Wells Fargo bathroom like, oh, I gotta give me some fucking chicken and Pete's fries. I gotta get out of here now. Pew! And it all goes out in 2 seconds. That can't be healthy either.
Could you imagine if you get the jerk
I
off
wouldn't
every
wish
time you had
that
to
on my,
pee?
like worst
Oh
enemy.
my. Yeah, it becomes a habit.
Oh my God.
Every time you piss, you gotta jerk off. Piss. Just the piss.
Oh,
God.
I don't know, isn't that just an option just to pull over?
Well, so the reason
I
the whole
gotta
thing-
pee.
Guess not. We're in the movie Speed.
but you have to jerk off, so it's like you have to pull over to the side of like
well,
Route 1 or something. You're over there peeing, but you like
there's more context to it because what the undisclosed
Thank
person
God.
likes
Yeah,
to do.
give us some context, please.
His drive home is 7.5 hours from like in Columbus, right?
you can't hold it.
No, so he has to make one
He
stop.
can't.
He has to make one
Have
stop.
you fucking seen this guy piss?
Gotta make
When
one
he breaks
stop.
the seal, he goes every 2 minutes.
You got one stop to fill up for gas. So during the other time, he doesn't want to stop because he's trying to make it in under sub 7 hours. So he tries to make up 35 minutes of time and get there in 6:58, 59. That's like his goal.
It's not that
So
serious.
the
You don't have
reason
to
he's
be
to
that
stop
on
over is to
time.
piss because you can't do it if he stops. So in between the gas station stop, which is always the same gas station, if he has to pee, he pees in a bottle.
Okay.
So the next
Officer,
time
you don't
Yeah.
understand.
the next time we go golfing and you're just jerking it behind a tree, I should just be like, oh, well, he's pissed. All right, he's pissed.
So is he just jerking it to nothing?
I think it's just like
No,
Because
people-
that is
people-
psychotic behavior.
People just sit
Well,
there
how
and
are you
just
gonna jerk it
just
if
what do
only
you
you
do? Just sit there and lay back, and you're just
tune out?
well, like I said, he said
Just-
he's a little-
just staring at
you
nothing.
he gets
You
to
have no
stand
hands
up.
on
He
the
gets like a
wheel.
little stand and cruise control. He said.
You gotta watch
Yeah.
Wolf of Wall Street. You gotta jerk and just thinking about money.
Yeah. Put on cruise control and get in the back seat.
You just
Ooh.
take one.
We had
Also,
I actually saw. We were going to when back in high school. We had a lacrosse game in Trent. We had to play Trent. One like scrimmage game. It was against Trenton.
I don't know
And
what
we
that
were driving. We were on 95, and the guy in the car next to us was not jerking off, but right behind the steering wheel in the deck, he was watching interracial threesomes
Very that's very
in his full
for the
suit. Like
plot?
he was going, like yeah, he was just watching. He was just watching porn.
Is he taking notes?
that's progressive though. I
I
like
gotta-
the
But he
fact
was
that
driving,
you-
like it
I
was a
like
soap
the
opera.
fact that
I
you
got to pee. I'm really
grasped
jerking off
what
real
kind
quick.
of porn he was watching in another vehicle. Also,
Just
I
like,
feel like this is what Ryan looks like right now.
minion.
They look like Minion glasses, and I've never even seen the movie. Is Minion porn a thing? I think it is.
Oh,
We're
absolutely.
going
it is.
absolutely
Do not-
go on rule 34, or do not go on rule 30.
Do not look that up.
Um,
This podcast is sponsored by Rule 24.
I accidentally looked up
30.
Title 9.
34.
34.
No, I accidentally looked up Evan Fournier without the Evan in front of it.
Whoa.
Uh-oh. Good old penile disease.
Do we want to talk about anything else besides the Sixers?
Yeah,
A bunch of stuff.
the greatest. Yeah,
There's
there's
a bead
a
of
bunch of Philly
sweat
stuff.
drips inside of my fucking ass crack. It's so hot in here.
So let's, like Dean said, let's
Hot
jump off.
and-
Let's jump off the Sixers because it's just going to end up spiraling out of control.
Alright, hit.
Baseball, nobody cares. Spring training.
What do you mean nobody cares?
Yeah. Did you not see
We
Bryce
have-
Harper go
Yard,
What, you
yard
have to?
today?
but like I really don't
It's
care.
high-powered offense. Then we.
What do you
have
mean?
now.
We have the greatest meme in all
cares,
of
though?
baseball on our
Did you see
team.
that other game in the Grapefruit League with the Cardinals scoring like
26 runs, 29 to 6
It was
or to 7.
29 to 8, I think.
Good job, too.
Yeah.
Why'd you turn your camera, Zach?
Yeah, this every time.
Why'd you turn your camera, Zach?
Did you get a job today?
Yeah, I just got a job.
What a-
today.
What a crazy question.
Yeah, did yeah. I
You
can
move-
pretty
you
much
move-
guarantee Pep's not going to get back to me at this point.
What'd you
Did you
get?
move? Did you move out today?
I'd
Did you
love
move
to.
out today?
I would I would love to.
Zach, honey, did you find a lady today?
No, but you see this,
Zachary,
Ma?
when you giving me
You see this,
grandbabies?
Ma? I got
When
some
are
loaded
you
ones. You
giving
keep
me
asking me questions like
grandbabies?
that. You want to shut the fuck up now? Get off my fucking ass before I explode.
What you turn into an Italian, right?
I'm waiting for
does.
the ray to come out of the fucking corner of Zach's camera right now in the complete pitch dark.
Terrifying.
There we go. I don't know why. Yeah, and then it just focuses on my fucking. Yeah,
All right. So what were we talking about before we were so really interrupted?
remember.
That's yeah.
The greatest meme of all of baseball on our team, on the Phillies,
Yeah.
on the Philadelphia Phillies. They're
What
back.
Fuck are you? This is Popeyes.
They're back.
This song.
Are they back?
They are back.
Well, hopefully the
we
offense will
think
be
so?
back because we know
I think they're back.
the defense certainly isn't going to be.
The first time they dipped into the luxury tax in team history, I think.
Yes, that is true. Well, what is the rotation?
Well, it's
Nola.
not
Wheeler's
going to be
gonna ready
Wheeler.
for-
So it's going to start with Aaron Nola.
Wheeler hurt.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, they're
They
down.
called it the
And-
shoulder.
And
flu.
then it's going to be Zach Eflin,
Okay,
Ranger Suarez,
I like that.
and who the fuck's the fifth guy?
Joe
Luis
Gibson.
Blanton.
Suarez.
Gibson.
All right. Forgot about Kyle Gibson. I don't know.
Forgot about
He just
Ranger.
needs to be. Kyle Gibson just needs to be serviceable. Because then we got
You bring more back.
because we still have Alvarado.
No,
I will
I'm bringing
shoot
back
myself.
Matt Moore.
No, Dom, remember the game we were watching this summer? Matt Moore was having a fucking career 4 innings.
Dude,
Yeah.
Matt
no hitter.
Moore. Matt Moore was throwing a fucking no hitter, and that fucking twat pulled him out of the fourth inning, and me and Ryan lost our minds.
Yeah.
We were like, Matt Moore's fucking going off. We were like, oh god, here comes Matt Moore starting today. Fucking 1 batter, 2 batter, 3 batter. We're like, oh, that's nothing. All right, 4 batter, 5 batters, down on strikes. We're like, oh shit.
Just knocking myself.
Matt Moore's fucking. We're in the 3rd inning, and Matt Moore only's like 20 pitches.
This is also like a
Yes.
Tuesday.
Yes,
Wasn't
it's like
this
a,
the
yeah,
same-
it's Tuesday,
wasn't this
1
the same day
o'clock
that
in
we
the
didn't go to
Tuesday,
the
1
movies?
o'clock, drinking beer, screaming at Matt Moore.
fucking Matt Moore.
Boys night out.
And they pulled him right in the fucking middle of the 4th inning because he
He
hit his
gave
pitch
up one
count.
hit. One
Because
hit.
he gave up 1 hit.
Yeah, wasn't that the night that we picked you up and we were going to go to the movies and then we just didn't?
No, that was a different night.
Was it?
When night was this? Because I remember it. I don't remember what we did though.
Weren't we at Giordano's?
Was
I
it
think we went to
Giordano's?
Giordano's.
No, that wasn't that night.
No,
'cause
we were in the same car.
Who were they
No,
playing?
the
that
night
day?
you
I don't remember. I can't remember.
No, that wasn't the night because that was like midsummer. I wasn't leaving then.
The movie.
I remember.
I didn't watch the Phillies on like the last day
Controversial.
before I left. They got up and golfed, and then
Well, I remember it. I remember we were in the car and we were on the play-by-play, but I can't remember where we were going. This is gonna-
that was a different. We were going to. We went to the beer store, and then we went to the movies. Walked into the movies.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah.
This is what I'm talking. What I was talking.
yeah, you guys went into the movies. You decided, nah. You went back out and you sat in your car in the
I
parking
haven't
lot.
seen Zach in person since the summer. I didn't see him over Christmas because he was sick.
When was it? Yeah, that was the last time.
Zach,
Yeah,
you have the
yeah,
worst
yeah, it was
immune
supposed to be
system.
last weekend, and then
And I
Is that
didn't
what
see
my
him last
mom-
week. I was home.
Zach has no
no,
concept
no,
of
no.
time.
no, the kids got me sick.
Zach's
I see-
concept of time is the fucking greatest mystery
whole-
in the world.
It's gonna be a whole 365 days before I see Zach again.
He doesn't know what that means.
What do you mean? See you right now. Is
Ooh,
that not good enough for you?
we can't cuddle over the screen.
True.
Yeah, sure. Just you jack off and take a piss real quick.
Let me get on that.
Obviously, we have.
What else is on the agenda?
Well, I
huh?
mean, it's a lot's changed since the last time we did this.
Tiger might play in the Masters team. You might want to throw some money on that.
Yeah, you might want to throw a couple bucks on that. It's plus $5,000.
Wait,
He's fifth,
what is
Tiger
that?
plus 5,000.
He's actually playing.
He's walking it today. A lot of people are saying his swing looks perfect. His tempo, his everything.
I think that might have been like the last bet I ever won.
Wasn't that the first bet you ever made?
No,
So
the
it was
first
one-
bet.
it was
No.
one of the first. One of the first.
I remember the first bet. First bet Dean ever made was we bet $30 on the Bulls money line,
Oh,
and they got
Yeah, I
fucking
remember that.
they got dick slapped and lost by 60.
Mhm.
Lost by
Yep.
60. huh?
Yeah,
Yep. So because then they were down at least 30 at one point. So Dean and I were like, all right, we're gonna bet them again because it's gonna be an even bigger payout. And we lost that one.
Yep. I do remember that because that was back when we had to use Bovada.
Yeah, that was in your basement, Zach.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck? Was I high?
You were watching YouTube videos
Yeah.
on the TV.
Oh, was that when we were watching like nostalgic commercials or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's unfamiliar.
Yeah, that was right before the pandemic, I think. I said I was throwing
It was
a
in 20
rager because my
it was in
parents were
2019.
going to New Jersey, and then like 4 people showed up.
Yep, and it was me, Dean,
Yeah, it was basically everyone I expected.
Sean, and Chris.
No, I don't think it was Sean. I think Sean was at Strasbourg at that point. It was us and Nick.
Was
And
it Hermie?
yeah, we were just watching
Was it Hermie?
nostalgic commercials. Hermie might have been there. I haven't seen Hermie in forever. Missed that message.
We've really gone off the rails.
Yeah.
We weren't on rails to begin with. We're freelancing here.
Yeah.
Rail you.
We're
And my
back.
brother's texting me like Rocket League.
Sexting?
I think the big question is when are we gonna record next?
Good question.
I don't fucking know.
What was that?
down for whenever.
We'll leave that.
What was that?
We'll leave that one
When
up
are
to the crowd.
Is that your mother asking you to get a job?
No, it's me trying to get out of answering your question. When are we recording next?
Oh,
We'll just record the next 6 days and we have
Yeah.
I
6
thought
years.
I thought it was Alicia like, screaming up. Are you gonna get a job?
All right, we'll leave this one up
I
to
do
the
it.
audience. When do you want us to record next? Leave your answers in the comments.
Yeah.
There's
Here's
gonna be
Zach's.
2
Here,
comments that are both
leave
gonna say
leave your answers with Zach. His phone number is 610.
368.
My lemon.
I don't fucking know it.
Your house number.
My house number is 610
Have a
911.
landline?
No, my house number is 911.
Give him Lori's cell phone number.
What's
Yeah.
the suicide hotline?
I think I remember Zach's home phone number.
Yeah, it's really easy to
1-800
remember.
my lemon.
Yeah, it's 377-241 Luna.
Forgot about that commercial.
Oh god, you know the world's fucked when Suicide Squad and Suicide Squad 2 are in front of the suicide hotline. What if I was about to kill myself?
I do. Zach, you still have your home phone?
That'd be the final push.
Yeah, we get a lot of telemarketers.
What was the
Just
What was
drop
the-
Zach's home phone
what was the
number.
commercial where it would like go inside the house? It was like the
I'm putting
cartoon
chat.
man who was like redoing the whole floors.
That was Luna.
Oh,
No,
Was that
that was
Luna?
Empire.
It was Empire where
the
he would
Empire-
roll
Empire
he would
Flooring.
he would roll out the hardwood floor.
Yep.
Is that
I
it?
remember that. Yeah.
I thought that he looked kind of like the pillow guy that Dean was dressed up for that one Halloween.
Oh,
Oh,
Well, yeah, he had a
Lindell.
mustache. He was
Mike
like an
Lindell.
animated
Oh,
mustache character.
Mike Lindell's getting into the mud.
yeah.
Mike
He's
Lindell
in some
canceled
mischief
too?
right now.
I feel like he got canceled.
He
What
did.
did he get canceled for? What did Mike Lindell get? dragged
He's
through
just
the cooler
conservative.
for?
He's conservative, so he's probably saying something crazy about like Sandy Hook.
I got in trouble for I think it was, you used to be able to name your loadouts in Call of Duty, and I was playing like Black Ops or something,
Well,
and I named my sidearm
Mike
Cindy,
Lin-
and
Mike
somebody else picked
Lindell's
it up, and I got
been
in trouble.
Mike Lindell's been permanently suspended from Twitter.
Damn it.
What the fuck? What about the
He's getting
the
canceled.
ShamWow guy? What's
He's
he
getting
doing?
canceled by banks.
He's being canceled by banks.
Uh-huh.
You ever see the one
Every
commercial
bank?
where he interrupts his own commercial?
Yeah,
Broke
he said
down.
That was the most I'd ever seen.
He said, "This is My Pillow CEO Mike Lindell says he's disgusted with two banks he claims are cutting ties with him over cancel culture after his phone records were subpoenaed."
Tyra
Just
Banks?
calling sex lines.
He's getting his
Mike
rocks off.
Lindell's his mustache is called the taint tickler.
I feel like we should end on that note.
Yeah,
You can call
it's a good jumping off point. Well,
Sixers,
it. Don't say jumping off point when my last Google search is the suicide hotline.
Who wants to see my dog?
Aw, hi Nikki.
where's JoJo?
Nikki,
Oh,
when's
you
the last
kept-
time you went to the
Sixers
Y?
jersey on?
You look
She
a little-
will
Is that-
bust through that thing.
If there's something in the chat. Oh, that's my phone number.
Yeah, right. That's my phone number, right? I wanted to make sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
Can I-
that's it.
Zach, can I call it?
No, because if you call it, you're gonna wake everybody up.
Sixers stink. If you ever have to pee in the car, make sure you're hard.
Mhm.
No.
A little recap. And
Porn.
Yeah.
Big fan of porn.
porn, yeah.
Porn.
Oh yeah, the last thing I was gonna say was I forget now.
You should
had
always,
it.
yeah, you should always
you.
leave listeners with a little tip.
Oh yeah, the tip
So
was,
whenever
and then there's a
children-
deep drive into left field by Castellanos. That'll be a home run.
That
Remember,
means-
kids, always put out your cigarettes when you're finished smoking them.
And you're empty.
To prevent forest
Yeah,
fires.
it's a little psych reference for the kids. Dean, pump the shirt out a little bit. Let them know we're getting that out there.
Come on, son.
Is that a Jawn
Come
Street
on,
shirt?
son.
The
Come on,
Jawn
son.
Street,
Touch
the
my
Jawn Street
sharp
psych
ass
shirt.
knuckles.
Yeah.
Oh, next time we do one of these, I'll wear my John Street shirt.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
wear my
Spicy.
psych. I'll wear my psych shirt.
Spicy pepper shirt.
Yeah.
The only one in existence.
But cop the merch, link in the description.
Yeah. Go
I make
subscribe.
them. Yeah, I make them myself. I iron them on.
Everyone
Yeah.
go listen.
Zach cuts the
Spicy
fabric
Peppers
with his
podcast.
knuckles.
www.gofuckyourself.com. That's
Yeah,
the
it just
Zach-
looks like
Zach cuts the fabric with his razor sharp knuckles.
specifically the middle. I can give a middle finger with my knuckles.
Do it.
Just did.
All right, boys. Well,
All right.
Ow.
All right, fellas.
Also,
long has this been?
comment in our fuck a fan contest. We're gonna pick one lucky fan to have sex with. All of us.
Beautiful.
Together
With
at the same time.
with consent, obviously.
Be a guy or a girl, we don't care.
Yeah.
Or if you don't prefer to specify,
Yeah, you can get
you don't have to identify as
Yeah,
any.
we'll fuck you and then we'll shoot you in the head.